How's everyone doing? Today I'm going to be breaking down Max Jones' finally preseason game against the New York Giants. He was officially named the starter after they released Cam Newton. It's an exciting time to be a Patriots fan. This is the first round pick they've had, and I don't even know how long. I've only pretty much been alive since Brady's been playing quarterback, so it's going to be interesting to see. I know a bunch of my friends and other fans of the team are just absolutely ecstatic for Mac Jones. So let's dive into his final preseason game. He did some good things. I'd like to point out some limitations into this Patriots offense this season. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be breaking down a lot of the Patriots games this season. I know I have a lot of friends and family who are diehard Patriots fans, so I'm trying to get them some information out there. So without further ado, let's get going. Here we have a 1st and 15 play. The Giants are in a cover 3 buzz look. One thing I'd like to point out is we know it's the buzz concept because this end over here, he's at the line of scrimmage. He's engaging this tight end before he ends up making his drop. So if he stays in, he's probably going to rush. If not, he's just going to buzz underneath this out route right here. Patriots, this is basically the main route on this is just this like deep comeback here by 17. Mac Jones does a nice job trusting the pocket and ends up stepping up and delivering a good throw. Let's take a look here. Good hard play action fake, top of his hitch. Doesn't really waste any motion. That's a good play. 17 makes a nice catch there. So it's 3rd and 9. Giants only end up rushing 4. They get the sack here. This is what makes the Patriots offense a little bit shaky, in my opinion. You get them behind the chains on, say, this like a 3rd and 9 situation, they're not going to be good. They have a good offensive line. Mac Jones is not an escapable quarterback. He can't really extend plays, so to speak. So a lot of teams are going to be playing a lot of man coverage, and it's just going to be up to the Patriots skill players to make a play. Here they don't. Giants run a pretty simple game here. They end up squeezing him in the pocket. He gets back to the line of scrimmage maybe. Again, here we have 1st and 10. It's 12 seconds until the half, so I know this doesn't really justify, this is just basically a coverage stack. Yet again, though, the Patriots, they're not getting open here. They're in man coverage. They get home with 3 rushers. He's not going to be able to make plays in the pocket. It's going to be interesting to see how often they put him in empty like that. He knows what to do if the players are open. That's going to be the main question. Is anyone going to generate separation? This has been the Patriots' problem for the past couple of years. They don't have guys who can win one-on-one, essentially. They can run the ball. Brady knows when Brady was there, he had the same problem. He knew where to go with the ball. It's just people. This situation, it's 1st and 10. This is a really nice job by Josh McDaniels drawing something up for him that they know they're going to have man coverage on. So 17's wide open. Why is he wide open? He's man coverage. This guy's outside release, so this corner's hips are turned. He knows he can win. If he just wins inside, he does it. It's a wide open throw. Mac Jones does a nice job adjusting in the pocket here. We'll take a look at it. So you got pressure right in his face now. He slides to the left, makes himself available. 17, nice job by him. Nice successful play. Mac Jones and empty again. It's going to be interesting to see how often they do this. This is this is a basic cover 3 concept here. I would like to point out this linebacker right here. He doesn't really help out his corners at all. This is a nice play design here. So this slot receiver, I think it's Isaiah Zuber is what I want to say. I remember him playing for the Patriots last year. I don't know if he's making the team this year. This is a seam route. He does a nice job. He doesn't really get contacted here, so he beats the coverage essentially. He doesn't get contact. He doesn't get rerouted, so he's on time to the spot he's supposed to be. And then there's a middle of the field safety here. Mac Jones does a nice job squeezing it into the end zone here. It's a really nice throw by him. Let's take a look at it here. See, doesn't really get hands-on right here. Doesn't really touch him at all, actually. And then it's just a perfect ball right there, right in between the 2 defenders, and it's a touchdown. 1st and 10 here. Good play action. The Giants send 5. They send this Mike linebacker. It's man coverage. There's a free safety in the middle of the field. It's a really nice throw by Mac Jones. I can't really see it because I don't have the tight view, but you're going to see Devin Asiasi throws it back shoulder to him. And see, he threw it back shoulder right here. He knows the safety's right here. No one's right here because this guy's covering his man. It's an excellent throw. It's just like perfect. Nice catch by him. Not sure what his role on the team is going to be, Asiasi, but it's going to be interesting to see with all those tight ends they got. First and 10, Mac Jones is going to get sacked on this play. Basic coverage. It's just kind of like coverage sack. Their left tackle doesn't really help him out here. He gets beat pretty quick. One thing I'd like to point out, early in the season, Mac Jones didn't see anyone open. He has 2 checkdowns right here. Gets to the back. Maybe he gets 4. Maybe he gets 5. Maybe he breaks a tackle and gets the first down. That's something he's going to have to know. He's going to have to feel this pressure right here. Obviously, his left tackle doesn't help him out there, but that's another thing he needs to know when he can hold on to the ball and when he can't, because the way he plays, he has to be as mentally sharp as possible. He can't make mistakes like that because this offense, if they're not ahead of the chains, they have no shot at moving the ball. That's all I got for this video. Mac Jones he's going to be a solid quarterback. I think he's going to be throwing the ball maybe 25, 30 times a game here throughout the season, especially early in the season. Patriots got a really good offensive line. I like what they've done there. They got the backs. They got Damian Harrison. Stevenson looked like a stud. They got the speed guy and J.J. Taylor. So they've got the scheme where they can hang around early, let Mac Jones kind of figure out, because all this stuff he's seen in the preseason so far, it's not NFL football, but he's going to have the opportunity. I think the biggest reason the Patriots got rid of Cam Newton was so that there wasn't that lingering question, if Mac Jones doesn't play well, who are they going to go to? Now he kind of knows, like, hey, this is my team unless I fuck up. I think he's going to have a solid season. It's a tough division they're in, tough conference. I could see them as one of those 6-7 wild card seeds. I think the Bills are still better than them. We're going to have to wait and see all the stuff or all the money that the Patriots spent this offseason. Unlike them, but their defense should be solid. Gilmore's on the PUP list, so that's a huge thing for them because they play a ton of man coverage. So not having him is not a good thing, but they got depth in the secondary. Be interesting to see how the Patriots respond and Mac Jones performs his rookie season. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't be afraid to like, comment, dislike if you don't like it. Just maybe give me some criticism. What do you like? What do you don't like? What do you want to see? Don't be afraid to leave me a comment. Wow. With that being said, have a great night.